Hey guys, it's Scarter Media here. I'm on my new channel, which is youtube.com/ScarterMedia. Basically, what happened with my old channel is I lost 2k subs. Well, I haven't lost them. It was 1.9k maybe. I kind of probably twisted the system a little bit. I messed AdSense around a little bit so I could get a bigger income. But yeah. Anyway, that's all over with now. I'm not entitled to use AdSense anymore. I can still partner with a gaming network if I wish. But for now, this is my new channel. So yeah. I am going to hopefully try and partner with a gaming network on that channel. But I'm also speaking to other networks which want to partner with my new channel. So we'll see how everything goes. Hopefully, I can make this channel purely a tutorial channel. And maybe some edits now and then. What I'm going to be doing over the next few days is releasing rapid tutorials, maybe 2 or 3 a day. These tutorials will be on how to make basic montage, basically, because so many people don't know how to do it. So in this episode I'm going to cover tutorials, next episode I might cover syncing. It's mainly going to be in After Effects because not many people know how to use it to its full potential. But we will also cover a little bit of Sony Vegas and Cinema 4D. I will also show you how to make a cool intro in Cinema 4D very, very soon, as I need one for my own channel. So, first of all, I'd like to thank you for viewing this video, and let's get started with the color correction. In this color correction, you will need Adobe After Effects. Any series will do, or you can use Photoshop or the Magic Lux Builder. Wait, did that make sense? Magic Lux Builder, the program itself. So you will need the Magic Lux Builder installed, or Magic Bullet Lux. What we need to do is open our Adobe After Effects, create a new composition. So we're going to go composition, new composition, or click Control N on your keyboard. We leave it all to the same dimensions, but put it on 59.94 frames if we want to use any sort of slow motion or anything. And then we're going to find our clip. For this reason, we're going to use quite a bright map, maybe something like a scrapyard clip. It has a lot of colours in it. So while that's importing, we'll just wait a second, and we'll just drag it into our project. Now, what I'm going to start off with firstly is doing the black borders, which you often see for the widescreen effect on most montages. So you basically get the shape tool and you put it at the top, and you want to copy that and paste it and drag it down to the bottom as well. Most people prefer not to cover up the XP bar because of the legitimately, well, I don't even know how to say it. Screw it. Legitimately of the clips, so basically how legit your clips are. Right, so we've got the black borders now. You can see the XP bar at the top. That's cool. You can do it like that, or you can just resize your clip, but I don't like to resize the clip because it looks squashed. So we've done that. Now above our clip layer, we want to go on Layer, New Adjustment Layer. Now we'll create a new adjustment layer. We want to drag this underneath our shape layers. This is so if we add a blur to our Magic Bullet Lux, we don't want the black bits to be blurred, we want them to stay solid. So we're going to click on our adjustment layer, go to Effect, Magic Bullet Lux, and Lux. We're going to go on Edit, and wait for it to load up. It may take some time. So this is the new Magic Bullet Lux I'm using. I believe it is version 2.2 or something, but I'm not entirely sure. Also, depending on when you watch the video, obviously it might not be the new one. So, right, so Magic Bullet Lux is quite an easy program to use. We can firstly go to the left and see all the presets we've got here for all the different effects we use, and we can go to the right to all the different tools we can use on Subject, Matte, Lens, Camera, and Post. Right, we can also create a new look there by clicking Look Name, and I believe we can save the look by going on, I think we just click Finished, make sure we save the look there, and that'll create a preset for us. So we've got everything done there. We can also zoom in and out, using your scroll wheel. Or maybe the arrow keys. No, not the arrow keys. Right, so Magic Bullet Looks is very straightforward to use. The purpose of this tutorial, to cover as much as I can, I want to use first a preset, so I'm going to choose a preset. We'll have a look for a few. That's quite a dark one, a bit blurred. Well, it's quite nice. I want a darker one though, I think. We've got Romance here, it's got blurred edges. Sorry, no, it's got darker edges. Oh, we've got what a lot of people use in montages is our Blockbuster one, which is quite a dark edge, a blue colour correction, and it looks very nice. So it's very strong, that one. Also got Movie Star, which is very similar to Blockbuster. Maybe just darkens it down a little bit more. And we've got all of these colour corrections that we can use. So you can see, I'm going to use this one, but also on the presets you can add extra tools. So say if I wanted to add, say, a lens, I wanted to add a vignette, we can make the edges darker. And for a vignette or an edge sharpness, we need to change the outer edge. So you click on the middle circle and you just drag it out, and it'll show you which bit is going to be white, which bit is going to be blurred. Make sure you do not click these areas, otherwise it will stretch out like that, unless you want that effect. I normally like to click up here, so it's a clear circle. So we've got that done. Now what a lot of people do is edge softness. I don't like too much edge softness because I like the sharpness of the image. I mean, edge softness works quite well. We have it there, and you can see it's slightly blurred the edges, and it looks quite old-fashioned maybe. So what I'm going to do for the purpose of this one is I'm going to delete that edge softness, and we're going to click Finished. This will apply the colour correction to the image, so it looks a lot more professional, the clip now. You can see everything's looking good, quite a sharp colour correction. What a lot of people do is also add a Gaussian blur. So we'll go to Effect on our adjustment layer, or we can do it on another layer, Blur and Sharpen. We want to go to Gaussian blur. We can up this a very small amount to reduce some of the sharpness. It does look like it has a reduced quality, but it is quite a nice effect to use. It reduces some of the sharpness, and yeah, it makes it look a lot better. So we can reset that. You can see the effect that it's having. Just slightly blurs the area. I prefer that to the edge softness. It just adds a better overall effect. Now what we can also do is add motion blur. To add motion blur, we go to our adjustment layer. Sorry, I'm doing that wrong. It's not on there. We go to our clip. We'll look at the one which is motion blur, so it's this one here. Motion blur simulates shutter duration. So we'll click that there, and that adds a motion blur. So when the camera's turning, it will blend a lot easier. We also add our frame blending for our Twixtor there, which makes the overall clips a lot more smoother. So we've got everything looking good now. Everything's working fine, and our colour correction is great. But for those of you who want to know how to do your own colour correction, I'm just going to show you a basic one which I use. So we're going to delete our Gaussian blur. We want to go on Looks again. So we just go on Edit there. And we have our basic clip back here. Now what we're going to do is basically delete all of these, or we can, well, I think we can scroll up to the clock, up to the top. No, we can't. Well, we're going to click Contrast so we don't have to delete as much. And we'll get it back to normal, how we want it. And I forgot to mention, if you are zoomed in quite a bit, you can use a hand tool to move the clip around. It will not affect the final product. So there we have that. Now, basically, to build up a colour correction, you start off mainly with your colour curves, which is often what a lot of people use. I mean, a lot of people just like to add a colour curves and nothing else. It was basically what people use to create a high contrast. So back in the day, everyone just used to add color curves, and that was basically the simple color correction you could get, the easiest thing to do, and it made the clip look 10 times better. I mean, look at this. Compare it. Look, 1, 2. It makes it look a lot better. Right, so we've got that there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add something like a diffusion to make the clip slightly brighter. So we want to go on matte, we want to go to diffusion, and we can just leave that as it is. As you can see, it's added a slight blur and made it slightly brighter. So we can turn it on and off. So you can see up the top here, mainly around the edges. It's made this stream pipe a lot brighter, and it just basically makes the clip glow a little bit. Makes it look a lot better. It will also make it look better on your gunfire as well. Now, what a lot of people do is stick to one colour, so they go either with the orange or the blue, or you can add a crush if you don't want any of those colours. So a full blue makes it a lot more blue, and the warm, or the 85 filter, makes it more orange. Now, before we go into that, I'm going to go onto our lens and we're going to add a vignette. To create this vignette, we want to make it slightly brighter by going like this to about there, so a quarter in. Let's see. We can also bring this one out a bit more just to make it come in softer. So there we have that. So let's darken the edges slightly. Now what we can do is add an exposure. We increase the exposure to 0.60. That brightens the clip even more. We're going to add an edge softness for the purpose of this one. These are all effects which are useful and a lot of people use, so I'm going to cover them. And we can add other things like, for example, a crush, which you can pick a solid colour like the pinky, which is often a colour correction used as dark pink, or we can go with something quite strange like a yellow or a green. We can soften it into the whiter area, so we have that slight tint. Maybe if we want it slightly yellow but not solid, we can get the effect of this warm effect. So I recommend crush more than the 85 filter, the warm filter, nice and warm, and the blue, the full blue CTV. So you can get your finalized image from that. Now that is all that there is to it basically. You can go back in and add sharper curves if you want, make it a bit darker maybe, like so. That's what I like to do. So there we have it. Our colour correction, you can decide which one you like. You can obviously play around with the presets, you can download packs. I will be bringing the pack out eventually, and hopefully I'll be able to do a lot of free giveaways on this channel. So yeah, thank you for watching this video guys. It's been a good start to a new channel. Please send your friends over here, and remember to subscribe because this will help you become a good editor. I don't like to boast, but it will help you build up your channel. So thanks for watching guys. Remember to subscribe, like and comment because it helps a lot.